Hi, welcome back to Real World Magic, where we make your life more magical. My name is Neil Trigger, I'm going to be your magical host, and today I'm going to teach you how to appear as if by magic, just like I just did. Weren't you watching? Now the magic wand, not necessary, however there will be some things that will be necessary, including a green screen, a ring light, a camera, and that's pretty much it. You'll also need a copy of After Effects for all of the stuff that you need to do, and a copy of iMovie as well, although that's not actually necessary because you can add a sound effect in from a different source if you need to. So that's pretty much everything that I need to tell you right up front. Let's hop over onto the computer and have a look at what I've done. Let's hope I can remember what I'm doing. So go into After Effects, open up a new composition to the right size, and then go over and grab your image and drag that into your composition here. Right click and new composition from selection, which then puts it onto your stage. Okay, so then you go over to Effects and Presets. If you don't know where that is, go up to Window and Effects and Presets and it will bring up this toolbar. Then in the search bar you type in Advanced Lighting. Drag that onto the screen and you'll see that you can move around these points, so where it starts and where it finishes. I'm going to start up in the corner and finish on the chair. Over here you're going to want to click a couple of different options. So click on Composite on Original, which allows you to actually see the background, and Decay Main Core. You'll see what that's for in a second. Over just above that is an arrow, so click on that one and then you'll see Decay, and there's a stopwatch next to it. You'll use the stopwatch in a second, but first what we need to do is to change the colour. So go down to Glow Settings, click on the arrow next to that, change the colour to a red. Now you can change that to green if you wanted, or any other colour I guess. Over in the right hand side again, Effects and Presets, type in the search Glow. Now you'll see several different options, and the one that you're wanting is VR Glow. Drop the VR Glow onto the picture and then go over to the left hand side where you can see Tint Colour. You're going to want to change that to red or whatever colour your lightning is, and then the one above it, use Tint Colour, so that then glows in the colour that you are using as a tint. Above that you'll also see Luma Threshold. That's the one that you're going to use as a slider, and then it goes up and down like this and it makes it all glow red. So scroll through the timeline until you get to the place that you want the lightning to strike, and then by moving this decay up and down, by moving the glow up and down, you can effectively get the lightning and the glow both to coincide, so it feels like the lightning is more part of the image because it will actually affect the image itself rather than just being slapped on top of it. In order to create a sort of animated kind of effect, double press the space key, which will then move forward a frame at a time, and then you can adjust how much glow and how much decay there is on this lightning, and then it will act like you're keyframing it, and it will then make it look like it's actually striking rather than just appearing and disappearing and that sort of thing. So you can see here in the preview panel everything's going red, and you can make it all bleach out completely. This is ideally when you drop in the extra person over the top of it, and we'll get to that in just a second in iMovie. If you do have any other editing software that takes out green screen or anything like that, even if all you do is put it into After Effects and fiddle about with it in there, you could do that. Or you could, if you wanted to, use what I use, which is iMovie, which is really quite effective. Let's just double check this first just to see whether or not it's any good. Okay, so there's the lightning strike. Now we are going to need a sound effect that we're going to be able to drop into here as well. So you can either do that in After Effects if you've got a sound effect, or you could just do that in your editing software afterwards. I've chosen to do it in my editing software afterwards. So you've probably just seen the first lightning strike. Let's do it again just for good measure. Let's rewind the timeline and press the spacebar. That looks pretty cool, I think. What do you reckon, guys? Okay, so if we go up here into export, we can't just export it as normal, so we've got to export it using Adobe Media Encoder. So that's the top option there, and then it'll appear over here on the right hand side, depending on how you've got your workspace set up. Click on the green button, which unfortunately is off screen. Sorry about that, my framing on the screen capture wasn't brilliant, but there's a green button up in the top right hand corner. I'm exporting this as an MP4 just to make things easier. Once you've got that video, let's move over into iMovie to composite everything together. So we'll start by importing the background video. This is the one with the lightning strike and the chair and all of that sort of stuff, or whatever it looks like to you. Once you've got it, select the overlay video with the green screen background that you've got from a different source. Import that as a green screen layer, and what will happen is that will go into and over the top of your video. It will knock out the background in a similar way to this. There we go. And then you can put it all together and view it. Hi! Okay, so you put it all together and you chuck it on your YouTube channel. That's pretty much all done. If you like this video, please do give it a big thumbs up, subscribe for more of the same, and remember to click that bell button to be notified of future uploads. That's it for this week, my magical mates, but until next time, as always, please do stay magical. No, most people won't ever get that reference. Okay.
Please subscribe to Real World Magic.